All right. Okay. I was gonna do a very special, like, ooh, mysterious type thing, so I'll just do it now, because people doesn't stop giving me money, which I do appreciate it, by the way. So I'll just do it now. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's just imagine that I'm not talking right now and just like, ooh, secret thing. Here, let me just. I'm coming. Give me a second. It's slow in here. It's very slow. Give me. Yep. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Yep. It's a slow day. And all right. Hello. Welcome to Dead Man's Hand, guests, audience, and also patrons. Welcome to Dead Man's Hand. I promised it. I promised a bit. Also, it seems that my Sammy's not working well. Give me a quick second. Let me reboot that. Something borked. So, the thing at the bottom right is what's supposed to... Does it not work when there's nothing on... Like, when I'm not on the screen? I don't know. Oh well, that's something that'll need to be fixed next time. Oh well. Anyways, welcome to Dead Man's Hand. I welcome you, and welcome to the 2.0 debut. This was in the works since September of 2024, and in the past 4 months, everything was completed. Because we were figuring out the quirks and figuring out our systems of how to work together. All of this you see on the screen was done by Vivid404 on Instagram, if you want to support them. All the credits are now properly done in the About section. Please do view the new About section, and the audience for this establishment is 18 plus. If you are underage, I do understand if you need to leave, but please do not disclose your announcement, because I don't need to know that. I decided yesterday that this is now a 18 plus audience due to it's not my kind of audience anymore. So also, let me put this music down a bit. So as you might have noticed, I am reacting to light, and the reason how I did this is with a PNG. That ass, which is a PNG, like a transparent PNG layered properly, and ooh, magic. Yes, literally. Yeah, here. Let me just disable it. Look, this is how it normally looks like. And now it's enabled. Ooh. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Also, I forgot to put the. There you go. I'll put it on repeat for now. So, with that said, there's a also, let me update my fucking how many subs is that? I lost count. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 7 plus 5. I can't do math, like mental gymnast. Like, I suck at math, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna use a calculator, or unless someone can tell me all the subs together. Do you know what sucks about my phone? This is just a slight tangent, and this is bound to happen. My phone doesn't have its own calculator. I had to download an app for that. Yeah, but also 12 subs. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, 12 subs in total. Yeah, so I have an Android, a Samsung S9 Plus, and it never had a calculator. I had to download it. It sucked. Alright, so that's 12. So, with that said, let me show you the goals that I had. And I'm still on my promise for... the last time I did a subathon type deal, I promised for some tasteful spade art. I'm still going to do that this year. Just that, due to IRL stuff and Vivid also going to to university, a lot of things were juggling. But I do promise the tasteful spade art within this year, hopefully, if things goes well. I'm still on that promise, but I wanted to do this one because I wanted to celebrate, and also I have some interesting goals. This year I wanted to make it more... When it comes to making sub goals, it's very difficult to find something that you can actually do, and a lot of the generic like sub goals, like, oh, you can tweet and change my profile picture. I didn't want to do that, so I just did the things I wanted to do. With that said, it's blocking me. So this is the goals. We only hit 2 goals already, with 12. That is, thank you for paying my phone bill, because it is $18 a month. So thank you. Chat decides to post on my Blue Sky. I am let's do that. Actually, you know what, while I'm talking, post in chat of things to post on my Blue Sky, and I will just pick a random one. Make sure it is safe for work. That's the only request. Safe for work, and it is TOS friendly. Here. So by the end of this stream, I will decide on a post, and I will put it on my Blue Sky. Chat decides what to post on my Blue Sky. Please put something in chat, and I will look back and pick one randomly. All right, there we go. There we go. I am Spade and I love Pilk. Oh my god. So with that said, so of course every patrons are subs, as you can see on that sticky note. So the next goal is the Terraria playthrough with Corvoda. Neither me or Corvoda played Terraria properly, and I want to go into the game with someone who is not experienced with the game, nor to rely on the wiki. I know a lot of people say to go onto the wiki for help, but I want to go through the game like I played Minecraft, just fucking around, figuring things out. I was originally off, like not as interested in Terraria, but for stream wise, I'd be interested, you know. Then for 30, it is Sonic the Hedgehog 4 episode 1 revisit. I did a stream of that during one of the maid streams, and that fucking sucked, but I'll still do it again because money. And for 50 patrons, I have a new starting soon screen concept that I had for a while, but just never did it because it costs money. At 60, a Mobian Spade SP2 card character will be added onto my server and related servers. Sorry. Yes, and of course, every 5 subs, it is 1 day of Made Spade. I'm no longer doing 2 subs because people abuse that, and I want you to prove it that you want Made Spade. So 5 subs equals 1 day of Made Spade, and also bits are included in the total. So I believe people usually do 500 bits. Yeah, I believe 500 bits is usually 1 sub, is what people usually do. And for 70 subs, if we do hit that, which I kind of doubt it, it will be a time extension, meaning that a week will be added to the time. I will take a week break because I'm streaming 2 weeks, pretty much like one after the other. With some, thankfully I do have a day off, like 4 days off or so. But nonetheless, these are the goals. I'm very excited for this. So with that said, let me do that. Let me change this. What was it again? 20. Yeah, right. Okay. Do that. So it is 12 out of 20. Boop. Oh, it doesn't auto center itself. That's annoying. Give me a second. There you go. Huzzah. So, with that said, I got a few places to show you. Even though some things are broken, but that's to be expected. So, now let's play some proper music. You know what? That works. So, the passport thing is not working for some reason. It's weird. But, welcome to the game stage, which will be the main place for me do all my fun things. So as you can see, chat at the bottom left is a ticket that every member, every patrons and such get, and as well, there's a date saying it is when I first open up Dead Man's Hand. Apologies. So just to give you a test, ta-da! If someone works, I still need to figure out what I want, but for now it works. But I think my favorite part, okay, I need to figure emotes. Yeah, so getting a proper chat box was very annoying. I struggled a lot. That's one of the worst part. So I'll just figure out something. But with that said, this is my favorite part. The fig lighting took a lot of time. So much time. Also, thank you, Swole, by the way. And also, thank you, everyone who gave it a sub. Massively appreciated. But yes. This big lighting on the skeleton thing took so long to figure out. But I finally did by following like 4 tutorials. It was very annoying. Then, honestly, I believe the best room of Dead Man's Hand is the retro room. Welcome to the retro room. So there's no music, but that is fine because I was still working on this, so my voice shall suffice. So let me just make me disappear for a second. So welcome to the retro room. There's a bunny outlet that where you can plug anything into. That's my favorite part. That was my idea. And then there's also my helmet, the games, and chat should be appearing on the top right, but I was still I ran out of time and I didn't. But at least it gives you an idea of how everything looks, and also for the TV room as well is done. There we go. Music is now playing for this room. So yeah, that is everything. And I am very, very happy with how this looks. Very, very happy. Let me go to studio mode. You know what? I can put the sub goal right here. Actually, that's perfect. It'll just replace. Yeah, I'll just have to talk to Ginray about that. I'm not sure what's the